Hello, I'm the BIOS chemist and I've got an experiment. I'm combing through the entire PS1 catalog, trying to find the classics, the flops, and everything in between. I've selected for our first one a healthy dose of everyone's favorite rappin' pup, Parappa the Rapper. First, we start where all games start, and that's the cover art. 30 seconds, go! Simple, but pretty damn effective. The colors here grab your eye, and the eponymous dog's sly smile gives you an idea how much fun awaits for you when you open this case. The yellow background is a bit of an odd choice though, especially with the odd shade of green used to spell the game's title. Also, why is it not spaced out at all? Hard to read. Good cover overall, but how's it stack up to the Japanese cover? Of course, yeah, the Japanese cover is way better. Okay, on to the game proper. So Parappa the Rapper is an amazingly charming, unique, and influential game that is still impacting the industry to this day. Despite being fairly popular at the time, it is somewhat of an obscurity now. I can't say it's hard to see why. Parappa is for sure a product of its time, with a nonsensical story and goofy rapping. That being said, it's hard to hate this game because it's just so freaking adorable. You follow the little dog, rapping to a total of 6 songs as he tries to solve the problems that he comes across in his life. Each song feels different from the last, and there are some genuinely catchy raps, even if they are corny, which is certainly done on purpose.
It's gonna get rocky. We're gonna move down to the next jockey now. Duck, 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 jump, 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 turn.
My favorite one is probably song 2. No, not that one. In this song, Parappa is learning to drive with his instructor, Mussolini. Pianos and Mussolini's flow in general really do it for me, I think. They're funny, but actually kind of good too.
Step on the gas, step on the brakes, step on the brakes, now step on the gas. Step on the gas, step on the gas. When I say boom, 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 you say bam, bam, bam. No pause in between, come on, let's jam. Step on the gas, step on the gas.
The fifth song, well, the funniest for sure, is probably my least favorite. I just don't feel that one.
I need to go, just as bad as you. What I had this morning, I don't even want to say to you. Kick, punch, turn, and chop the door. This is life.
My major criticism for this fantastic little game, ironically, has to be the gameplay. Personally, I love rhythm games, and as I've said before, this is one of the most influential games in the genre, preceding major hits like Guitar Hero, Rock Band, and Dance Dance Revolution, and even indie darling hits from today like Crypt of the Necrodancer or Scratchin' Melody. Parappa's gameplay is familiar, even simple at first, though it's not quite as refined as those modern titles. Guitar Hero, for instance, the visual cue for when you need to hit the button matches the audio cue pretty precisely. Here, though, the visual cues seem to be off from the audio cue, in some levels more than others. This wouldn't be too bad if the game provided direct feedback for when your timing was off, but you only really know if you flub notes after the entire bar is done. The game does let you know if you hit the wrong button, but not if you hit it at the wrong time. It makes it hard to gauge how well you're doing in the moment. That being said, this game isn't too hard until we get to level 4.
Every single day, stress comes in every way. I ain't got no time for nobody. My style is rich, dope, fat, and rich. We'll make a cake today that looks rich. Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
M-I-X the flour into the bowl.
M-I-X the flour into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack.
First 3 levels are fairly simple, fun, catchy raps, and hey, number 4 is a pretty good song too, but I cannot for the life of me tell you why I kept failing. There's also one little part at the end, during the climax of the game, and Parappa the Rapper starts rapping on his own, not doing the call and response that has happened throughout the rest of the game. It's really easy to fail here because you can't see what notes are coming up next, so you kind of just have to press the button as soon as you can. It's nice thematically, and it wraps the story up well, but I wish I could have executed it better.
Maybe next time.
The graphics are mesmerizing to me, and something I've never really seen replicated before. The colorful, busy backgrounds are 3D, but the characters are all two-dimensional, like they're paper dolls that a kid's playing with in a diorama. Each character has a fun design that, again, feels like a child drew them. Even if this game is pushing 25 years old, the strong art direction makes it a wonder to look at still. Alright, so now's the part of the show where we take one of the names from the credits and find out a bit more about who made this game. Today, we're picking Dred Foxx. This is the voice of Parappa the Rapper, the early PlayStation icon. This is probably his biggest role. He later appears as Parappa in Parappa the Rapper 2.
Thanks, brother. But, oops, you.
And Jim Lemmy, which we'll get to later on in this channel.
How's this? Wow, that's cool. Can I see it from the side? Hey, that's really nice.
And in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale from 2012. He appears to be a rapper from Brooklyn, but he hasn't appeared in much else. One thing that is worth noting is Parappa the Rapper's EP called I Scream, where Parappa questions alcohol, drugs, and children getting shot.
How does day turn to night? Who makes airplanes take flight? How come some people write left while others write with the right? And how come people die?
Yes, this is the character of Parappa rapping this, and no, I'm not joking. Go look it up.
And don't forget, you gotta believe. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Alright, this is the part where I need your help, everybody. We have in the comments below a link to a straw poll where you can vote for 3 randomly selected games. These 3 were Army Men, Green Rogue, Superstar Dance Club, #1 hits, FIFA Soccer 97. Or, if you don't like any of those, you can vote random. We'll pick another random game. Game number 2 is going to be Ape Escape. As we go on later in this challenge, we'll just have random picks. I don't know, we're kind of making it up as we go along here. Well, thank you for joining. Hope you like it. Please subscribe, and yeah, we'll be back next week.